Cherise, in this market, there are a lot of different troubleshooting matters that have to be addressed. And one thing that I appreciate is that you have the ears to listen to either your buyers or sellers. I'd like you to share your experiences with the seller that you just had this last week on how you can look at something from a new and different perspective.
He really did help to put a spin on basically the idea of losing equity in a house. It was so refreshing to talk to him about this situation. So I walk into the property and we're going through the market analysis, and it looks like he may be faced with losing about $20,000 equity in his property. And that's always a hard thing to share with any seller, and certainly something that even in this market where people may be used to the news, it's never easy to be the one to have to deliver that news. But yet I did deliver it. And we just kind of had a moment of silence, and then he looked down and he had this scratched piece of paper. He started working out numbers. Now, this seller actually owned his property outright, so he wasn't making a mortgage payment. But he looked at the $20,000 loss and divided it by the 36 months that he has lived in the property. And he looked at me and he smiled and he said, "You know, Cherise, it would be like me renting for $555 a month." And we both came to the conclusion that you couldn't rent a property in Colorado Springs like he was staying in for $555 a month. So I just think that that attitude, that outlook, it really does put a new spin on the fact that not every time that equity is lost means that you have to give up or be in despair about it.